Hey guys, this is Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Rebirth Superman and the Inque as disguised as Batman Beyond. I got these two at my local Target, and Target is getting a bunch of these figures right now alongside the animated Flash and Black Suit Superman. I didn't get those two, but as you can see in my toy video, a lot of them are getting these big side caps full of these figures. So if you want one, go to your local Target and buy them right now. So let's take a closer look at the Superman package really quick. I really like this, or was really excited for this figure, because I had the Action Comics 1000 version, but I remember everyone wanting a Superman on this body mold, so I was really excited to hear that they announced that. So yeah, you got the figure displayed there in the window. You got DC Multiverse at the bottom. You got the name of the figure at the top. You don't get much else. At the side, it says Superman, DC Multiverse. And then on the back, you get an image of the figure. And that's going to be the trading card as well. Then you get other figures from the line. Then you get Superman DC Rebirth. And then nothing much more else at the bottom. And then you have the Inque disguised as Batman Beyond. This figure came out of nowhere, and I'm glad to have it. This thing looks cool. I mean, I'm a big Batman Beyond fan, and I mean, this did actually happen in the cartoon, but she didn't really look like this. Like, it's kind of inaccurate, but I'll talk more about it later in the review. Here's the top. Got Inque as Batman Beyond. Such a long name. And then you got, the barcode here. A little dirty over here. And then you got the sides. I think it's Batman Beyond. Then you get the image here, which looks great. It'll be the same thing on the card. And then you get a bunch more figures here that a lot of them are unreleased yet. You got the Gotham Knights Red Hood, which looks cool. The Year 2 Batman, which I really want. Then you get the Hazmat Suit Batman, which I don't know which version that is. I think it's the light up version. And then you get Meltdown Blight, which looks freaking cool. So that's going to be the retail version, I think. And from the looks of it, you can tell that his helmet is broken. So, yeah, you don't want to be around him when that happens. And then you get the gold label Unchained Armor. So, yeah, that's cool. So, yeah, you get, new figures here, and then you get the older figures on the DC Rebirth Superman. So, that's cool. I can't wait to see more images on the Red Hood and Blight especially. So, yeah, let's get to it and crack these guys open. So, before we take a look at the figures, let's take a closer look at their accessories. Starting out with their trading cards, and first let's start out with Superman, since he doesn't come out with any accessories other than the trading card and the flight stand. So it's the same image from the back of the box. That looks so cool. Then you get the read up on the back. Just pause it now if you want to read it. I love how these things come with trading cards. Now let's look at Inque as Batman Beyond. You get the card art. I love that figure photography right there. Then you get the Inque as Batman Beyond. And then you got the bio here. If you want to pause it, read it. If you want to read it, pause it right now. Looks cool. And they both come with the same flight stand. It's your, your standard issue DC Multiverse flight stand from McFarlane. You get the two pieces. You slide it in like that. And then you got the little clamp. A lot of people don't like these, but I really like these a lot. They're very sturdy, and they hold up the figures very well. See, again, you get two of these. So again, you just slide it in like that, and then bam, you have yourself a flight stand. These are cool. And again, Superman doesn't come with any accessories, so the Inque comes with 2 interchangeable hands. And so these are 2 grip hands right here. She comes with the claw hands. And then she comes with this batarang, which looks cool. I mean, I don't think she ever used one in the animated series, but I don't know if she used one of the comics. But this looks cool. You get the blue with the black. That looks so cool. I like that a lot. So yeah, let's take a closer look at the figures. So let's take a closer look at the Rebirth Superman here. And I believe this figure is all reuse. And I think the head is from the Action Comics 1000 Superman. At first, I thought it was a new head, but no, it's the same thing. I believe it's just painted differently. Yeah, it's the same thing now that I look at it closer. This head, it has more paint on it, and the hair is more matte. It has blue in the. They both have blue in the hair if you look closely. But then this hair is more glossy. It's the same head, but the body is different, and a lot of people wanted to see a Superman on this body mold when they first released it with the Infected Superman, I believe. I know it's the Bizarro body mold too. But yeah, you get a big, bulky Superman body, and I believe the cape is also reused from the what was it? The Red Sun Superman. Yeah, the Red Sun Superman. So yeah, this figure looks cool. I love the blue on this guy. He looks cool. I love the S. I believe this is a new S. It's not the same one as the Action Comics 1000 one. This is a smaller S. Or this could be the S with the Infected Superman. I thought it was a bigger S. I don't know. I don't have that figure. But yeah, it's two different S's. This one's a lot bigger. This one's smaller. Yeah, it looks cool. I really like how Superman looks with this body mold. It looks great. And I remember when this guy was revealed, a lot of people did not like this. It doesn't bother me, actually, because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I always prefer my Superman to look more classic, you know, with the trunks and the red boots. But this doesn't bother me at all. I know a lot of people hate this, and I think what they should have done instead of painting the line like this was either give us just a brand new boot sculpt, or just paint the little V's here of the boot red. And I think we would have just had a better solution to just, you know, all that. But other than that, this looks cool. He doesn't come with any accessories. I do want to see if I can I can pop these hands out. I do want to see if I can give him the grip hand from the Action Comics 1000 Superman, because I do want him to hold something. So let's pop that on. And it doesn't fit. Unfortunately, that does not want to go in it. And the hand is too small. The peg is small, so it doesn't want to fit. That's unfortunate. I wish he came with a grip hand, because I do want him to hold an American flag in my display. So this guy's going to be my main Superman in my Justice League display. But this guy is still really cool. And if I were to pick one, actually, it'd be this guy. I do like how he looks a lot better. But this Action Comics 1000 Superman is still going to be in my main Justice League display because he looks more classic. And this guy is awesome. I really do. I do like this figure. So let's look at the Inque figure now. So now let's take a closer look at the Inque as Batman Beyond. And I just want to get this out of the way. It is kind of inaccurate if we're going to go off the cartoon. Because in the cartoon, she did actually disguise herself as Terry McGinnis in the suit. But she never really looked like this. I mean, the bat logo was never there. It was never blue, and she never had the wings or the batarang. But this is still a cool-looking figure, and it's painted very well. And if you, okay, just let's take a closer look at the wings. You get all that ink on the blue there. You get the black mixed in there. It looks cool. I really like that. I might try and heat this figure up, or at least the wing part, and pop it off. But look at the paint on this figure. It looks great. If you look closely, there is blue mixed in with the black. I hope it shows up on camera, because it's like really focus. Okay, can you guys see that? That looks freaking awesome. I thought this was just from a far away. It looks like it's, you know, a matte black with, you know, just a blue bat logo, but no. Oh man, that just looks so cool, and it just screams Inque, because she was drawn that way in the cartoon, black with the mixed in with blue, and it looks so cool. I like that a lot. I really like the blue in there a lot, and I was gonna use this as like a stealth Batman Beyond. I mean, he never really had a blue suit in the show. But, like, with the blue, I just thought it was going to be a black Batman Beyond with the, you know, with the blue logo and belt. So I was just going to try and pop off the wings and then put it as a stealth Batman Beyond. But nope, it's going to stay as Inque because this looks freaking awesome. And I love the blue mixed in. And also, if it were a matte black, excuse me, this could be the blue variant to Batwoman if you really like. Obviously not the exact figure, but like if you wanted to, you could like, this would be the main gist of it, you know, it will look like this with the blue. So yeah, let's take a look at their articulation. Taking a look at the Inque's articulation first. Her head, or it's so trippy saying her because Inque is a female character, but she can look up that much, down that much. It's on I think a dumbbell joint. You can look side to side. You can look. You got some tilt. You got a very stiff butterfly joint. It's not that stiff on my original one, on my original Batman Beyond, but yeah, you can move it around like that. And the arm can rotate 360, the shoulder move out that much. You can have a bicep swivel over here, double jointed elbows. Use the wrist, do hinge like that. I mean, you can change it either way, you know, like that too. The wings are articulated. They can, you know, open up like that. And if you're wondering what these notches are, if you watched my Batwoman review, you know, you can just plug the arms into here because there's these little pegs here. So right here, if you can see it. And they just plug into these holes right there. It's a cool system. I like it a lot. Yeah, that's how it works. But yeah, back to the articulation over here. She can move her diaphragm joint up that much. Does show a little bit of gappage, but you know, not that bad. It looks down that much. Can looks, you know, rotate and pivot, and then she's got a lower abdomen crunch down there. You know, all the good stuff. Hips move out that much. They do move forward. The double jointed knees, that's really good. And the ankles move down, up, and can rotate and has a weird looking ankle pivot. It wasn't like that on my original one, and to articulation. Then let's take a look at the Rebirth Superman. And his head is on a dumbbell joint as well. His head can look up that much. Very well, really good for flight poses. You can look up. You can look. He can't really look down that much. He looks side to side. You know, he's got a pivot over here. He has a butterfly joint. Shoulders move out that much. Moves forward, you know, it's 360. And then you got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Wrists do rotate and they do hinge up and down, or, you know, however you like it. I really like these McFarlane hinges a lot. They're one of my favorites. And then you get a diaphragm joint that moves, you know, that much, and, you know, rotates and pivots. And a lower ab crunch that moves down that much and back that much. And then the legs move out, kick out that much. They move back a little bit. Hips move out that much. You get double jointed knees. And then you get the ankles that move down, up. They do rotate. An ankle pivot, and then you got toe articulation. Measuring these two out, Superman is about 7¼ inches tall, and Inque is about 7¾ inches tall. Going to the ears, putting the DC Rebirth Superman next to some other McFarlane Superman figures. We have the Action Comics 1000 Superman and the Death Metal Superman. And this Superman, I know it's all reuse, but I gotta say, this is one of McFarlane's best entries in the line. I really like this Superman figure. Unfortunately, it won't take the spot of my Action Comics 1000 Superman, my Justice League display. I mean, I'll figure something out, but I do like this one a lot better than the Action Comics 1000 Superman. I mean, this was never a bad figure. It's just, this one's better. And this is the worst Superman figure and worst DC Multiverse figure I've ever owned. This guy right here sucks, but these two are great. And here's Inque next to the retail version of Batman Beyond. These two share all the same parts, and they come with the same accessories except for the boot thrusters. The thruster effects do not come with this figure. I think it would have been cool if we got a pair of the thrusters, but in blue, but I understand why, because that would have been just stupid. But then we also get another Batman Beyond villain. We have the Target exclusive Shriek, and I really like all the Batman Beyond figures we're getting from McFarlane Toys. It's just so cool. And I like how we're getting two versions of Blight. We have Inque represented as a figure. I really hope we get like a normal Inque figure from, McFarlane Toys, not as disguised as Batman Beyond. I understand why they did, just the reuse. They can just repaint it. But this figure is just so cool. I really like this Batman Beyond figure. This is like my #1 pick for 2021 for DC Multiverse. Here are the two figures on their flight stands, looking awesome. And I hope you enjoyed this review, because I enjoyed these two figures. Out of the two, I do like the Rebirth Superman the best, but I gotta give the paint award to this Inque because it's so cool. At first I thought it was a whole matte black until I actually opened up the figure and saw blue mixed in with the black, and I thought that was just so cool. Again, blue's my favorite color, so I'm very glad to see that. And these two are so cool. And if you want these guys, they're hitting Targets like right now. So if you want to get these guys, go to your local Targets. And they also have the animated Flash and Black Suit Superman there too. So if you want those, go ahead, just pick them up at Target. They should be hitting Walmart too. But yeah, these cool figures are awesome. I really like the Superman being my favorite out of the two. And I really hope you enjoyed the review, because I enjoyed these figures. And I hope you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.